welcome back to another episode. We are again in front of an elevator thingy, this one. And we are all the way over here in the Mindflayer colony. Or Mindflayer prison? Whatever. Doesn't say specifically, but alright. We are going to get ourselves some healing and hopefully more than that. Also the spells are refreshed and everything, even a long rest, so this restoration pod is everything that you need and it's amazing. So before you go down there, make sure that you interact with this tentacular thingy of regeneration. Now, let's just quickly save and get down.
Is anyone else's temple squirming around more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
It's almost as if Astarion would have been a very, very, very good choice because of its high damage. So... Ooh. Oh boy, real quick check. Do we need to upgrade any of this? The boots! Yeah, the boots. Do we have any boots in here that might be good? Anything is better. No dashes or take similar actions to the combat they gain momentum. Any other boots that I have? No. Of course. Oh, these ones. Featherfall. I'm actually looking for any boots that are somewhat more useful. Like jump distance is a thing that it's really good. What about, yeah, no camp access at all. So we're screwed.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Well then, open sesame. Oh. Look at this at night.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
Look at those gems.
Obey!
The lash of Thorm!
Testament of Myrkul.
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Hell preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
And what's Orin then?
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Uh-oh. Well, that is unexpected. I actually thought they are not going to charge at Baldur's Gate that quickly. As usual. So, we got ourselves one singular Ketheric Thorm in front of us. And a few more of the... Wait a minute. A necromite. Necrotic creatures. Alright. Good. Let's just all be a wee bit more sneaky. Get a wee bit closer to him. Could we... I don't know. I think we have to get very close to the guy. 87.
There you are, as predicted.
Not much help.
What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Well, I just want to be free from a parasite. This and the whole saving the world kind of thing. I'm here to snuff out this whole evil plot. You along with it.
Finer champions than you have tried and failed. But perhaps they lacked the fear that drives you. Your freedom hanging in the balance. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Myrkul I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Interesting. But why do you think that Myrkul has anything to do with it? Why is the Elder Brain connected to Myrkul? I never thought of that. Enough. I was ready to show you mercy before. It's still not too late. You can repent. Oh, this is definitely not going to work out, but okay. Close. Let's see how many inspiration charges we have left. Let's just try 2 more times. A critical success. How nice is that?
Repent? Would that even be possible?
I don't know. Tell me.
Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid.
Don't do it.
He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is.
Oh boy. Okay.
Shit.
That's unexpected. Freeing Nightsong. Nightsong trapped in Ketheric's soul cage, but she can be freed from it by using the help action on her. Of course, there are Mindflayers around. Okay, so let's just assess the situation. We got ourselves 21, 21, 21, and 21. 4 Devourers over here. We got ourselves some Necromites on that side with 18 health, all of them. We got ourselves a skeletal involucral whatever that summons up more of the undead. Wait a minute, that was 4, that was this 4, then we got the Mindflayer on the right side, then we got the big boss, Apostle of Myrkul. Invulnerable, of course it is. Wait a minute, why is that thing invulnerable? Ketheric is immune. This is not Ketheric. Against all damage while he has the Nightsong imprisoned. Okay. Yeah, we got that much, alright. So we need to help her out with this action here. So that means I have to get there quickly and do exactly that. And the bestest way would be to get right there with a Misty Step. Then I'm going to help her. Very, 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 very quickly. And skaboosh. No more soul cage. No nothing. Problem solved, I would say. Only thing that we did is we lost the actions of the... Oh, and we also didn't get the bonuses of the aspect of the elk thingy. Dame Aelin only got the aspect of the elk now, but that is not a matter. Not right now. Now, where can we go now? We can't get down there, so the bestest way to stay would be pretty much up here, I would say. Yeah, let's just stay up here, and I'll turn for Karlach. And then, what else? Myrkul cannot be destroyed. 245 damage in total. I can do 48 maximum. I can do maybe a little bit more of that. Could I laser the stew to the death? I don't know. Now the big question is, should I focus on the intellect devourers, waste a precious turn, or should I just focus him down completely? I mean...
Let's finish this.
Yeah, that sounds great. Spirit Guardian. Call for Spirit Guardian, Spirit nearby enemies, take wait a minute, that's the wrong one. What I need is the level 5... No, it's not a level 5 spell. Heaven's like the wrath of... No, that's not a dominate person. This is not a person. What is this thing, by the way? It's undead? It's a type of undead, yeah. Immune to poison. A little bit resistant to cold and necrotic, but nothing else. Immutable form. Improved divine strike. Well, that's not good. Melee weapon attacks steal an additional zone so much. And it has extra attacks. Of course, it has an awful lot of it. Annoying nonsense on it. Okay, so what I am going to do is create a Guardian of Faith. Right up there. I could try to jump a wee bit closer. And then I'm going to make a Guardian of Faith in this area over here. And then this one will attack that one, hopefully. And what are we gonna do? We have nothing else available right now. Shadowheart is so going to die. We got the low ground, but I can use it now because there may be something in the way, but okay. What else? I need something. I need an undead slaying arrow. I need the backpack. I'm looking for undead slaying. Undead is usually green. Elemental, fiend, construct, beast. Something in here has to say undead. I got 6 undead arrows. Well, that's just great. Let's just get all 3 of those and get them in my inventory. That should be good. And again, I'm going to do this with the... yeah. Does that work? Well, that sucks. Wait a minute. Why did it suck? What's the armor class on it? 19. Oh, that's not good. Oh boy. I actually have to use an acid arrow on this one. Miss an acid. Okay, so there is acid. That means that the armor class is now a little bit lower. That's good. And I could try the undead thingy again. Still a miss. Okay, so the misses are very annoying. Let's see. What I need is the basic poison. No, I don't. I mean, poison is good, yes, but poison only reduces disadvantage on attack and ability checks. But where's the thing that I need? This one right here. Attack rolls and overcomes resistances to non-magical damage. I'm gonna go for that one. This is so annoying. Okay, we end our turn now. Maybe I should have used Fog Cloud on this one though. That would have worked. Okay, so we got distracted. Distracted target, giving you allies advantage on... Well, we don't need advantage. What we need is like just an awful lot of damage. Now the big question is, do we have anything in our inventory that we could utilize? We can utilize arrows and all of the things in here, but I would say that this might be a wee bit of a waste. Normal attacks might be good. Maybe scrolls might be good. Smoke pot bombs might be good. Normal attacks usually don't do much. What I could do though, where could I go? Yeah, let's just go very close. Maybe I can do a normal attack. Bone Chill. What's Bone Chill? Why do we have Bone Chill? What's Bone Chill? If undead has disadvantage on attack rolls, cannot regain hit points. Okay. If undead has disadvantage on attack rolls, but it doesn't have disadvantage on attack rolls, does it? I can attack it directly, which is great. And I am going to coat the active weapon with toxin that deals additional damage. What I would want is some bonus action that makes it somewhat possible to Receives penalty to damage by targets failing a constitution code your weapon. Suffer disadvantage on strength checks and saves. They also receive penalty to melee damage. Poison targets must become poisoned and fall asleep. Do I have anything in here that I could use multiple times though? I don't know. It's only this one here. The thing that does this damage. This one was immune to what poison? Okay, so we're not gonna use poison. Yeah, poison damage, but there is like poison damage against this entity is nullified, but poisoning effects is something different. Okay, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? A disadvantage is always nice. Doesn't this one usually have some kind of shard on it? Usually it does, but okay. I just use basic poison. And then we're going to attack this one. Problem is just with what? That's like 9 to 30. We can attack it multiple times though. The enemy is so large, in fact, that it may be immutable form. Spells that alter someone's form have no effect on the affected entity, and it has a +5 bonus to saving throws against spells that would remove it from this plane. There doesn't seem to be anything. I would say that this one has like something that goes against prone or whatever, but let's just try this. Immune to simple poison, inoculate basic, whatever. Where's the whole... what about the prone thing? That's what again. We used strip attack against the Apostle, was hit for so and so much damage and a little force. Succeeded on saving throw against trip, okay. Succeeded on safety throw against basic poison. Okay, so trip attack may even work. Immune to prone. Okay, so it is immune to prone. Good to know. That means that it would be nice to have like advantage on the attack for someone else. It doesn't. It does have a weapon on it. I don't know if disarming strike works, so let's just try that. You gotta be kidding me. Where's the weapon? I don't know where the weapon is, but it is somewhere. There are receive condition Myrkul's call. Hearing Myrkul's call, this creature will sacrifice itself to the Bone Lord. Failed on saving throw against disarming strike. Melee, yes. Okay, yeah. This the thing is, he had a scythe in hand. But why does this one just sacrifice? Hearing this creature will sacrifice itself to the Bone Lord. Yes. Okay, all of those necromites will say sacrifice themselves, but why? That's the real question. I'm just going to do a normal attack now. I don't know when the like that. I'm actually looking for the weapon so that I can pick it up or whatever. But or maybe the bones that flow up just make another weapon afterwards. Whatever. Inoculate basic poison. You succeed on a saving throw against basic poison and can't be affected by it. Oh, that's great. Anyway, we got Lizelle's turn done now, which is good.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Peacebreaker.
Wow, that was quick. I didn't expect that outcome to be that quick, to be honest. But if that one continues, then...
One life to my life. Sustain.
she's going to die in a second. If that one does a ranged attack or something... Oh, that's a bonus action. Yep. And there goes staying melee. Okay. That's a biggie. Aren't they supposed to sacrifice themselves? Or something? They're not doing anything now. They're just standing there. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? I can use Karlak. Or who does the least most? Well, it is tricky, to be honest. Tricky. Why can't I use Shadowheart? What's the problem with her? She's stunned, and Lizelle's also stunned. So I need to do like 50-ish kind of damage, and Karlak needs to get here somehow. Oh, wait a minute. Karlak's over here. Karlak will trigger an opportunity attack on this Intellect Devour, which is definitely not good. I would really like to have the help of method there working. Yeah, that's a big question. I think I could jump right there, no problem. So let's just trigger the opportunity attack. And then we are going to jump. That's a question, huh? Not enough space. Let's just go over here and hope that it works. Come on, do it. Okay, we're going to help Dame Aelin. Can't reach destination. Yeah, that's that kind of sucks now. You gotta be kidding me. The thing is, I can throw. We got our inventory, right? So there usually is this thing here. We're gonna throw it, and we're gonna throw it in a way that will help her. Yes, and she has. Yeah. Through Potion of Superior Healing. Potion of Superior Healing was hit for 8, so the destroyed potion. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Well, that sucks. Okay, we got 37 health to destroy. I am going up there and I'm gonna laser it to the death, and I'm gonna aim the laser a little bit to the right. If that's going to work, let's see. Yep, that should do the trick. Okay, the Intellect Devours are gone now. Time to get that one done. And Myrkul is dead. Problem solved.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Well.
The Chosen of Myrkul is dead. Permanently, this time.
Ketherics Netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it. Action, not reaction.
Yes. Can I get to camp now? Still not. Of course. Looting him is a cutscene. Great. It's like the headpiece, right? It's always Lysel.
The body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been
When did I do the last quick save?
to master an Elder Brain, to subdue it.
Well, that kind of sucks, no?
Our enemies are formidable.
You gotta be kidding me. I hate it when I got the wrong character for an interaction. And looting things usually never triggers any cutscenes. No. Okay, let's just let Lysel have a little bit of fun then. How is it you're able to leave the astral prison now? Okay, so what are... Okay. This question is kind of weird. I didn't even think about it, but what are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are Netherstones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Interesting. So, the stones control... the crown. And the crown controls whoever holds it. And that crown was clearly visible on the Elder Brain. Interesting. I actually thought that the crown controls whatever target, but I actually didn't think that it's that physical. How is it you're able to leave? Well, okay. Do you know who our enemies are?
One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver, a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Myrkul, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three.
Interesting. Dead three? Explain.
Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
And what do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into Mindflayers. All it needs is an order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
That was it. Okay. Not a lot of explanation, huh? Let's just save real quick. So, we got a note, some supplies, and Ketherics Warhammer. Weapon enchantment +1, so it's not even that good. Good. But a little bit of psychic damage, so that's nice. But in terms of overall damage, it's kind of the same. It is somewhat versatile, yes. What do we got here? Weakening strike. This non-lethal attack possibly inflicts weak grip, hindering the target's attack. Disadvantage on attack rolls and strength saving throws. Nice. What else we got? We got this one here, the Backbreaker. Knocks your enemies prone, but again, it doesn't deal that much damage. Concussive Smash, possibly daze your target. They can't take reactions and lose the dexterity bonus to their armor class. That's a nice way to reduce the armor class of a target, as long as there's no bonus. So everything with a medium and lower-ish kind of armor definitely works with that ability. So, the Warhammer is nice, but I actually don't see the benefit of it. So, what about the shield? You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Nice. So, it makes the casting a little bit better. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone, unless they succeed at dexterity saving throw. And we have advantage on dexterity saving throws ourselves, so that's nice. And the Reaper's Embrace. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. And Reaper's Rigidity. When activated, you can't be moved against your will, so pushed and whatever, it doesn't work, by any spell or action, but have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. We also got disadvantage on stealth checks because it is heavy armor, that's usually the norm. And we got the Howl of the Dead, a cantrip. Every short rest. Let out a bone-chilling howl that numbs all enemy creatures. Movement is halved. The spellcaster has advantage on attack rolls against the affected entity for 3 turns. Nice. So getting advantage on the target is a nice thing to get when it comes to armor class. This heavy armor is definitely good. Incoming damage is reduced by 2. That's the same as Lizelle has right now. When a melee attack hits you, the attacker is sent reeling, which is nice. It's a passive that always works. When activated, you can't be moved against your will, but the thing is, you have to activate them. That one is like a toggleable thing. But again, you get disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, meaning that maybe you get hit by certain effects more often. The stealth check is the same. Attackers can't let criticals. So I would say that having a slightly lower armor class, but not getting hit by criticals, is a better choice than this one is. You gotta be kidding me. There's nothing nice on this dude. So what about the crumpled note? Papa, I love you. Love from is. Aww. Okay, Ketherics Netherstone is a quest item that goes towards that one. And when it comes to items, we are. What about the this one's shield? Once per short rest, if you're below 50% hit points and take damage, you gain 8 temporary hit points. That's a good one. If I give that, you gain a +1 bonus to spells FD6 and spell attack rolls. Spell attack rolls makes it more likely for attacks to hit, and she is a caster, so that would work. And if I hit you with a melee attack, you can I would say we are going to give the Ketheric shield to her, and it kind of looks fairly fitting if you think about it. Definitely works quite well. So these 3 are going to be sent to camp. And the notes and all of the other stuff are coming up later. What do we have here? A portal to the surface, wherever that one might get us. But let's just continue our little looting spree a little bit. Oh, there's an animal carcass right there. Nothing in it. No carcassing. Okay, so there's nothing here. Are there really no special items around? Like this one, for example. Can we get there? No, we can't. Can we jump there? No. We could probably jump somewhere up here, right? Doesn't work, doesn't work, doesn't work, does work. So, and we got the aspect of the elk bag. Good old macromites. Woo! It's just so strange that jumping is such a high utility ability. It's amazing. You can do anything as long as you have jump ready. That is just such a cheat thing. Okay, do we get prone? No, we don't. And then whoop. Okay, let's just get all of the items from up here. The grand design dictated to scribe Yanthus by Enter Gortash. The grand design is the Mindflayer's species-wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass metamorphosis, giving the Elder Brain in overall command an implacable army of illithid slave warriors with which to defeat all their old enemies, human and humanoid, Githyanki and Olitharic. Of course, this is delusional madness and megalomania on a cosmic scale, and I know just how to turn it to our purposes. We are going to help the Mindflayers enact their grand design, but only in the way that suits us. The Illithids shall have their crusade to enslave, but they will be acting in turn as our slaves, and we shall determine the how, when and where of their great Illithid outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things as commanding the grand design is clearly a banner task. Interesting. So, invitation to Lord Gortash. Lord Gortash, the Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for the economical livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday, the second day. Okay, so this is where Tuesday comes from. The 12th, noon, a luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance, Lord here, Relin, Committee Chair. What else we got? We got some wine. And we got invasion plans for the Sword Coast. Read red. What? So it's already red. And then it's red again. That's kind of strange. Oh wait, the absolute N. I think this is something that I haven't read yet. Right, now, where do we got it? Grand Design, that's this one, invitation to that one, we got it though. I don't know why this one says red twice. Maybe there's a little bug in here that just places this all over. And then we got the Absolute End. Underneath this book, concerning the cult of the Absolute and the dangers it presents, a scroll this response to the text. This hastily written drivel is admittedly well-intentioned. Its author is clearly fizzing with fear of the Absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with other things, like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection of one-eyed Vecna, the Lich, the proliferation of necromantic axes, and even the withering of some imported fruits from Koth. This person needs a glass of water and a lie down. Right. So, anyway, we looted most of it, if not even everything. And yeah, there's nothing else. It's just a huge pool where the Mindflayer was supposed to be. Let's just climb up here. And then there is nothing else in this Mindflayer colony. Nope. We got pretty much everything done. I actually thought that this whole thing was the inside of the Mindflayer. But it's just some growth that happened. Very interesting. Now then, let's get to the surface.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the Absolute. How?
Where are we? Okay. I don't know how this plot fits together yet, but we will stop him. It seems he's a servant of Bane. As Ketheric served Myrkul. Who knows what powers he has gained since, you know...
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Is that really a necessary condition now? Because that makes things a wee bit tricky. How am I going to get the last hit with Carl again? Because I'm not always in control who does the damage last. I can make sure she does a lot of damage to it. But maybe not that precise. Whatever. We'll do it together, whatever it takes. Careful, Karlach, you're burning up. Of course, she is, but not if I kill him first. Yeah, anyway. We will do it together. Yes, whatever it takes. It's always, like, the thing about these choices is that the first one is always okay, and then there's a second part of the sentence that just doesn't... that breaks it again, right? And the second one, yeah, of course, she's kind of burning up. And I also want to say that, yeah, we're going to do it together. We're going to help each other out. I want to say the positive stuff, which is definitely this one. But I don't want to say it in these words, which is always a bit tricky.
Can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Yeah, we definitely need the crystal that he wields. Oh, look at this withers! And everyone else from the campus also here. How come? That's interesting.
Thanks for watching out for me.
Interesting enough to be part of another episode. Completely separate of whatever this is. And look at this. She's running hot for 6 turns. Avernus flames crackle within your infernal engines, setting you ablaze. The second time I think this happened. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. If she's angry, she's gonna burn up. But it looks cool.
There are important matters to discuss.
Yes, but we are not going to discuss them now, because, as I said, we're gonna end this episode and do a little bit of talky talk in the next one. Much more important. Like and subscribe, as I said, and ta-ta.